Stuff will fall right through. Then after we shake it out, we also want to make sure it's about as long as our finger. So we want a pretty good length. If it's good with our finger, we start pulling it apart and it gets thrown right in this machine here.
Oh.
So this machine will open it the rest of the way so we don't have to hand pick each little fiber to keep opening it all the way. Through each one of our sinks about about either 5 times or 7. Depends on the type of fiber. These racks to dry, which is the same stuff. After it's done drying, it'll come over here. This is our picking area. It'll get put on this conveyor belt, sprayed with a little bit of conditioner to help with all the static. Then it's going to get shot into this closet here. And what this roller here does is it opens it up almost like fluffy pillow.
Oh.
I want
Oh, it's so
one.
soft.
We throw it back here and we'll spray with a little bit more conditioner. Then it's going to come. Then hopper number 2, we'll take it down into this belt here. So in this part, there's a paddle in there that pats it and condenses it down. And it comes right down on here like a flat pillow. Or a comforter, sorry.
Ooh, looks so fluffy.
Then it's going to go through about 12 different rollers. All behind here is 12 different rollers. That's going to comb it out and straighten it all out. And by the time you're done, it'll come out looking just like this. A sheer sheet.
Whoa.
And it blends it all right together. Come through the coil and it'll come out just like this. So this is called roving off of the card.
Roving. Oh, but not the roving we use for felting? Or is
Yep, same for felting. Yep. Sometimes for felting, we won't put it through the coilers. It'll just come right off there and our combs. And what it does is it goes through these machines 5 different times. That way it gets it smaller and smaller and drafts it more and more. So so this is the pin drafted rolling. This is when, so you see how uniform they are. So this went through the pin drafter 5 times to make each one of these exactly the same. They vary a little bit, but not much. That way when it comes over and it turns into the singles, this is what the back half of that one looks like too. We spread the whole job out and go through.
And they're so perfectly like.
Oh yeah, the pin drafters coil them just like that.
That is the softest thing I've ever felt.
This is merino
Ooh.
mixed with a little bit of ramen. And it looks just like that. So that is a sock weight. So you can see how thick it is at the top. It goes through all these rollers all the way down, and it makes it smaller and smaller all the way through. And then finally you get that small.
So what used to be done by spinning wheel, this is like an industrial.
Yep.
That's long.
This is our pie right here. So we do a 2-ply, 3-ply, sometimes a 4, depending on the job and depending on the fiber. And so we put it up through. It'll go through these rollers here, and as it comes down, you see both. Yep. It'll turn right into yarn. So that's your 2-ply right here. And this traveler will turn it around and around, and this table goes up and down to fill this whole entire bobbin for your. This will spin. It spins to get the desired weight that we're looking for. Oh. And that's a little smaller, so we can take this skein right up. And then here's our skein. And we either do 100-gram skeins or 4 ounces, depending on what they want. Sometimes we'll do 4
Feels good.
or 2-ounce skeins and 50-gram skeins, a little bit smaller.